Direct message. All right. Let's share one more time. Direct message. Hey, yo, what's up, everyone? Drop a like in the stream if you hear. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Yo, what's up, Omaya? Drop a like in the stream if you're there. Oh, hey, Hoodie. What's up, buddy? Can you hear me with my headphones on? Can you hear me? Anyway, so we're gonna be hopefully doing Twitch tonight. I have. All right, yo, Akame, we're gonna be doing some Twitch tonight. Possibly Shinobi Striker. I might do Giorno Giovanna from the new Jump Force DLC. I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but we're probably gonna do a fighting game, as my normal, and I've never actually done Twitch. I've always done YouTube. I mean, I used to do Twitch in the past. I'm pretty sure my Twitch is J-Man the Beast 001, because I think there was a J-Man the Beast. I'll look it up for you, and then I'll link everybody moving forward. Can you have your mod back? I dropped everybody's mods because I just felt like there was a lot of mods going on, and with not really any other people coming through in the chat, I just felt like mods should be more special. But I'll consider. Right now, I think my only mods are Akame and Veko, if I'm not mistaken. But sure, if you pop in more frequently, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna do Twitch mods yet, but I could do YouTube mod. I'll gladly give you a shot. By the way, how's the Kobe hat? This was his last championship in 2010. I'm considering going to the new. We got a new Popeyes here. Oh, thanks. But I'm not sure if I don't know. I don't think I have cash. Yeah. Thanks, bro. It's a pretty big W. My grandfather is from LA, right? And he used to get me. Yeah, I'm in New York. Yeah, I'm in New York. I'm a Mets fan. I'm also a Knicks fan. But when my grandfather's a big Dodgers and Lakers fan, they both won last year, and in the playoff time, because both of them don't generally make the playoffs, I follow the Lakers and the Dodgers. Yeah, so right now, no. Give me a second. Give me a hot sec, all right? I just gotta reboot these. All right, better? Have I been to any other state? Well, obviously Jersey, because it's across the water. I've been to Massachusetts. I've been to Boston area. And Cape Cod. I've been to Florida. Well, obviously California when I'm visiting my family. I'm trying to think. I haven't been to too many places. Oh, I've been to Baltimore. Almost got run over by a car in Baltimore. That was a lovely story. Trying to think where else I've been. I've never been to the south outside of Florida. The story about getting hit by the car. Oh, okay. Oh no, I've been to Washington. I've been to Delaware. So the story about getting hit by the car was, I was walking in the the Baltimore, and Baltimore is a very cobblestone street area, and the uh, the car was an older car, and it bounced off the. It was a wet day, and it bounced off the cobblestone a little bit, and it literally came within about 3 inches of taking my knee out. It was not a pleasant story to say the least. Yeah, I've actually been to a lot of cities with cobblestone streets. They're actually pretty chill. Oh, I've been to Philadelphia, yeah, Pennsylvania. All right, thanks. Yeah, I want to say I was about 14, 13, 14 years old. It was a eighth grade trip. We were going to D.C. and Maryland, and Baltimore's in Maryland. Yeah, it's still in Maryland. Um, yeah. So ultimately, we gonna try doing some Twitch, man. I really want to press my luck with Twitch. Maybe try to grind Twitch more often than YouTube. Um, Somebody recently suggested that I do a baseball and football analytics because I am strong with sports analytics. So it's called Slammin' Sports Analytics, but I'm not sure exactly the direction I'm going to go with that channel yet. But pretty soon I want to talk about the top 10, my top 10 list for the, excuse me, just had a little lunch, NFL draft. So if you could follow, thanks for the share. If you could follow Slammin' Sports Analytics, I don't have any real art for it yet. It's just there's a icon of three goats, literally just three goats on a shed. By the way, this is the famous Maimonides Hospital I'm at, one of the most popular hospitals in the United States. I work in the therapy department. If anyone's popping in new in the chat, oh, I work in transportation. And also clerical, right? So I do wheelchair maintenance, paperwork, obviously bringing people up and down, all that assistance stuff. But I have a union paycheck, so I get free health care and all that stuff. It depends. The base contract is $15 an hour. But I'm making about 19 because 19 or 20 because I got a raise for working 6 years with the company and acquiring union benefits. So oh, come on with these stupid headphones. The headphones are dying, so I'm just gonna try and talk like this. Do you still hear me now? Yeah, so I have free dental and all that stuff. So it's actually, what the thing is when you're in a situation where you get to talk to people all day and relate to the elderly, and first off, it's a selfless job. Like you earn back what you give by people saying thank you, and it's like you're doing something that, how should I say it, is rewarding because people who are older have very little to cling on to. And medical field is always a good field. Sorry, a lot of Borough Park is uphill and my fat ass can't handle it all the time. Oh, hey, that's a cute little puppy. Do I own a car? No, I do not own a car. I actually do not have my driver's license, but there really isn't much of a need to drive in New York because I mean it's definitely a benefit, but we have the greatest transport system in um in the United States, not in terms of cleanliness, but you can literally connect pretty much anywhere, especially in Manhattan. All you need to do is like walk 2 blocks and you're at the next location that you need to go, right? And you can even like connect underground. You can sometimes there's where am I in right now? I'm in a Jewish neighborhood called Borough Park. There's also a large Chinese population. That's where the famous Maimonides Hospital is. Give me a second. You see that? So Maimonides Hospital is like one of the top cardiac places in the United States, as far as I know. Um, yes, I actually am Jewish, but I'm not one of those people who have no respect for Arabs or anything, or I'm a very modern individual. Oh, Jesus, there's construction going on there. I'm a very modern person who respects everybody. I always try to, I'm not going to go say, oh, I don't know if I've ever actually personally used the N word. You know, um, like there's a guy here across the street who's yes, Jewish is a religion. It's like Christianity, but it's a lot more. Yeah, I said it on stream once. So Judaism is like Christianity, but it's a lot less watered down, right? So the Sabbath observance is 24 hours of no technology, right? And the Passover holiday, you don't eat bread for 8 days, and all that fancy shit. It's a very high intensity. Um, we have 6 days a year that we fast. We have a month of repentance. It's a very high intensity faith. Wait, you never shouldn't you know about that don't they teach you that shit in what do you call it in world history, what the basic definition of Judaism is? Yeah, well, that's one of the strange things about the. Well, are you Canadian or something? They teach you only about Anne Frank. Jesus Christ. So you obviously know about the Holocaust then, and you're from Michigan. It's hard to, depending on where you are in Michigan. Some of those areas are a little hard to live in. But I'm not going to say that because I'm from Brooklyn, and you know, like on my block recently, there was a person who literally got hit by a car because somebody was oh, you are from Detroit, damn. So there was a person who literally jumped the car onto the sidewalk to hit their ex-boyfriend or whatever, or someone they were in a bad relationship with. And the person got up okay, and my dad's like, do you want to call the police? And he's like, nah, I'm good. I just don't like that person. She don't like me. So there's literally it's literally a tough place. What time is it? I gotta probably report back to work soon. I got 10 minutes, so I report back at 1. Yeah. So the things about Brooklyn are that some neighborhoods are like really physically like dirty and like, it really brings down people's mental state. And there's a lot of the poor housing isn't as good as it should be, and there's a lot of drugs and a lot of shooting. It's not ideal. The quality of life is going down every single day. Forget about the COVID deaths. That's another story for another time. Brooklyn is the Detroit of New York. That is a very valid statement. Although there's not as many deaths here per capita as Detroit, but like we're not exactly Oakland or Chicago or St. Louis or that type of stuff. But like this is a nice neighborhood because there's a hospital here, and like there's a lot of things that are like nicer in this area. They keep it that way. So like this is a little bit of a more. It's also a very gentrified area. The Chinese neighborhood 2 blocks down is impeccable. How the hell do you pronounce that? Ypsilanti? What the hell is that? Did I say that right? Ypsilanti? Ypsilanti. All right. So what's special about it? I was close. Yeah, I know. I'm good with English. English is one of my better subjects. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna log off in a couple of minutes, but basically, I'm gonna be doing Twitch. It's just as bad as Detroit, but never talked about. Yeah, that's awesome. Um, there's a lot of double standards in the media. You know, like for example, I get it. Everybody's talking about oh, there's Asian hate, and I totally respect the idea. Nobody should be beat up because because of because somebody feels negatively about somebody and the massive whatever. But there was a story in a Jewish area that's a lot less nice called Williamsburg, and it's a mixed area, Jewish and black. And there were some people who legitimately, there was a person who was jumped 3 different elderly Jewish people and smashed them in the face with a red brick. And of course, it didn't get large media attention. It barely got any media attention. Yeah. Thank God none of them were killed, but obviously you're hitting a person over the age of 60 in the face with a piece of cement. It's not easy. So like, for example, at one point before they started attacking Asians, people especially in Los Angeles, especially, which is very confusing because it's also a big Jewish community, they were painting on because they're also very liberal, and they were painting on synagogues, yo, F the Jews. The Jews are the reason for the plague. Jews are like, there's never gonna really be. It's kind of weird to think that no place is safe from racism right now. Right? Like when you even with the Mexican border issue, right? I'm trying not to get too political, but like the narrative, yeah, the narrative about Mexico is that majority of them are rapists or people bringing in drugs or illegal guns. Although that's true, they're sifting it in amongst 90-something% of people who are just coming here to pursue a better life, right? So my great grandfather came here right after World War One. So I'm actually a 3rd-generation naturalized American citizen, and he came here with, I believe, the equivalent of $9 American in his pocket, and he worked a couple of jobs, and he eventually opened a bakery in Brooklyn, and that's the story of my life. My father was the first member of actually the second member of my family to go to college. His older brother also went to college. So no, it's not. It is not open. I do not know what it became, but I heard it was good. It was my grandfather's name, which was my grandmother's maiden name. It was called Cherney's Bakehouse. Cherney is in Chernobyl. My grandfather was from Ukraine. So it was called either Cherney's Bakehouse or Cherney's Bake Shop. Old world European pastries and all that stuff. Challah bread. Cherny. But it might have been, there might have been, there's probably an apostrophe on it. It's with a C, it's with a CH. Like Chernobyl, anyway, what time is it now? 12:56. All right, you know what? I'm gonna bail. Thanks, man, for being here. You're gonna, screw it. Can I put mods back on here? Add moderator. There we go. Refresh your thing. You're probably a moderator now. All right. Anyway, keep smiling, keep gaming. I'll see you tonight, probably on Twitch. And peace. How do you end this thing?